What's happening, y'all? I said I was gonna come back today. We'll start the video off with offensive tackle Delmar Glaze, but I couldn't find anything on him. I couldn't find anything about his personality anyway. But they did say it is the reason he climbed in the draft is he had a good senior day, and they tried to speak with him. They coached him up, from the beginning of the senior day from the beginning of the Senior Bowl to the end of the Senior Bowl. They said he had good performance. So he was trained well, and they believe that he has a future because he started there, he got better quickly, and they feel like he could get better even more so soon. I looked at the film, like I said, I don't really, pay all that much or attention to all that when it comes to his linemen, but he could be a good guy. He's tall, strong, he's a lineman. His feet suck, and he can't keep his booty over his feet. But outside of that, he'll just be a player on the team. And there's nothing really important to excite, too important to excite, nothing too exciting to report there. So I guess I'll go to when I was talking about earlier about C.J. Stroud and how he destroyed the draft. I'm not saying it's C.J. Stroud's fault. I'm going to get through this episode, trust me. But what he has done is he's made everybody, not just GMs in the league, and a lot of GMs in the league, but 80% of the fan world now thinks that it can happen. Everybody sees the unicorn and wants to shoot theirs. And is not another one out there. And if you keep trying to shoot for this unicorn, all you're going to do is kill some bad horses on your team. So, I don't care if they do that. You shouldn't care if you do that because we're Raiders fans. Why does that help the Raiders? Because TT got some Mike and Fiking sense. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to go unicorn hunting. It's stupid. And he knows that. That's why we looked at the first three quarterbacks. We looked at what it was going to cost to get them. We looked away. And that was the end of that. Because there's no need for him to flutter around or fluff around with all these other things in different angles. Or there's no need for him to keep fishing and hoping he finds a whopper when all he has to do is make a plan, stay to the plan, and let the plan work itself. There's so many, like more than one person reporting. We know that there's a lot of fools out there, but still, I can't believe there are reporters saying that, well, what happened is once they couldn't get Michael Penix, they panicked. They didn't know what to do, so they just went and got Brock Bowers because they weren't quite sure what direction to go after that. Really? Really? You people out there in the world that are reporting think that. They're so fucking annoying. And annoyingly stupid because they think that that's a good idea. Like they really think they got it figured out with that. Because not only does that make them smart enough to figure out what went wrong, but it also makes them smarter than the people making decisions because they know why it went wrong, in their opinion. So please stay away from those people. Other people I'm trying to stay away from. Look, you hated Aiden. Okay, fine. Don't come all the way back so soon with the I never said anything about the draft type stuff. I'm tired of this, It seems like they did a smart thing in the draft. They did what you could have expected to come from TT, which is what we thought, right? This is what you and I were looking at and thinking about. But at the time, before the draft, everybody had lost their damn mind. Now, I will always give my opinion, and I may waver. I may see more information that changes, but I will never completely flip on my opinion and act like I never said what I said before. I'm not going to walk away from what I said. I'd rather stand up and take it to the chest than turn my head from it and try to sneak away from it with, turning my back and silly words. It's not the way I play it. you know, whether they like it or not. Whether you like it or not. No, just kidding. I love y'all. So there's not a lot of content out there because it's off season. We haven't really started to spring training, rookie camps right around the corner. That'll be something interesting to get into. See our rookies get together because you know, it's good to see the personalities. We want to see how the personalities mesh out early, especially with the rookie class, and see how it is when they, interpret themselves into the regular veterans and the rest of the roster. I'm excited for that, and it should be coming soon. And I think that's important. The personalities and especially the rookies getting to know each other early because they'll have a certain bond with each other before they get tossed into the soup with the vets, right? Because these rookies coming in, they our rookies though have a good frame of mind. I think they'll all get together and have a strong relationship with each other. I believe that because I have come across videos from other players that we drafted coming out, and there's a lot of similarities personality-wise, a lot of similarities story-wise as far as coming from somewhere where people didn't think they should be at to coming to where they are and then trying to progress even further than that, which is the Raiders story, starting with the head coach and it's coming all the way down that way. And we're looking for people who are fighting for the football of it, not for the dollars of it. And that's what's one good thing about the NIL is that, they keep offering the kids the money, and people are saying that money is destroying college football because the kids are transferring over and not staying with certain schools. And I see that point, and it's valid, but the kids have to make their money somehow. What this does help us as Raider fans and as a franchise is it'll help AP find those kids that we need a little quicker. Because my belief is that if a kid keeps transferring over, he doesn't mind about stability. He'd rather have the money. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I think that that's something that would make us turn our heads on that type of a prospect. And that is what's, like I said last time, is going to make the franchise so fun. That is why it's going to be a respected franchise, and it's not, can we get you to come in here and play for us? Is, do you deserve to be a Raider? And that's where we're going to be at in 2 years. They're just going to, players are going to be falling all over themselves to where they free agency time to come up to get over to the Raiders and have that fun on the field that we have and that everybody else in the league sees. And that's everybody else in the league. That's why the Raiders were so heavy on the draft. That's why we were able to get Brock Bowers, because everybody has their eyes on the Raiders and is wondering what they might do next because they see the promise. They see what we have, and then they see we've already made ourselves even better. They watching us out the side of their eye. They don't want to say too much. The Raiders still have to suck because that's what's on the board. That's what's in the paper, and that's what the ethos is. So they still got to say that. But when we come around, they'll see us coming out the corner of their eye, then right into their damn face. So you don't got to look for us no more because here we are. We the Raiders. We got a winning record, and we on our way to the playoffs, and who knows what we're going to do in the playoffs. If we could do it all. I'm not saying we going to, but I know that we got weapons. I know we got defense. I know we got coaching. And all everyone else is concerned about is our quarterback. And in my mind, I know we got the quarterback. So we got the weapons. We got the quarterback. Now we just have to see if we got the offensive plan to put it all together from the offense coordinator. And I don't know if he can. I'll be honest about that. I think Devontae Adams trusts him, and that's good enough for me. And if that's the way it is, we're going to be successful. We're going to come together as a team because we already are. We're united under the AP. This team is doing nothing but going forward. And we all should get behind it and be happy for it. And be happy we got Aiden as a quarterback, and even be happy that we got Gardner Minshew as either a backup or a battling quarterback. Which is not really true. It's Aiden's job. It's already been said. Aiden is not going to give up the job to Gardner Minshew. People are falling off the whole we need a quarterback in the draft thing to, well, thank God we got Gardner Minshew because we're going to save our team through Gardner Minshew because he's been in the league 5 years and he's been on 5 different teams. So we know that he has the stuff. Whatever. Aiden O'Connell's going to be the starter. We're going to have a superior offense. We already have. We have the proven superior defense, and we have nowhere to go but up. So, look to the sky, because that's where we're going. Get comfortable in your chairs, y'all. I'm telling you, the Aiden bandwagon. The engine's ready. We starting and we revving. We got our seats. 45 subscribers. Who am I? Nobody really. But there's 45 other people who like to come in here and think the way we all think. So, let's keep that together. I enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. And if not, I'll try better next time. Guru out.